Elisa is an artist who uses photography as a medium. She's not a photographer per se. In fact, she studies sculpture at Slade in London and textile design. But the concept behind her work is really to push the boundaries of what photography can do, it can be, and to push our perception of the image that we see as a photographic image, especially in this very digital era. She's done a lot of work over the years looking at different historical buildings and whether they're museums. So she's also, as she look into interior of old palaces. So it's really finding the inspiration and connecting the past with the present. What she does, her work become more than just photography, they become real objects somehow. And the medium on which she photographs really reflects the subject of what she photographed. In this particular exhibition, there are two bodies of work. One is painted on marble and travertine, and the other one are printed on silk. The marble is really about echoing the original and somehow paying homage to the ancient sculpture. So, and also again, confounding your perception. So you're in front of it and you're not so sure. At the beginning, you're wondering, am I seeing a sculpture? Am I seeing a photograph, a drawing, a painting? What is it that I'm looking? Because they become objects, as I say, more than they're not flat anymore. I do like the work that I have just behind me. This detail of an Aphrodite sculpture is really fabulous. It just gives this sense of this ancient sculpture with quite sensuous as well, and it's really epitomized in a way Italian culture, Italian art, and Italian aesthetic and sensibility. And with the silk and satin is really to create the kind of fluidity and sense of fluidity that the subject matter requires. And because usually the photographs, the original images were photographs of ancient mirror or ancient windows, which has a certain opacity and a certain fluidity, and so the satin seems to be the best way to reflect that. And I've seen the photographs, by the way, in installation in the original palace in Torino where she took them, and they are just amazing because you look on one side, you see the original window, and then you turn around and you see Elisa, and you don't know which one is the real one and which one is the fake one somehow. Of course, the works in the exhibition reflects very much some old part of Italy, whether they're the Roman sculpture or the palaces in Torino, etc. But it's not just about Italy per se, it's really about this more general idea of, as I said, about looking at an image in a different way and trying to encouraging the viewer to stop and look. And hopefully maybe we'll encourage you to visit Italy, go to Naples, go to Rome, go to Torino, and enjoy the original works as well.
I very much appreciate the series related to the Roman sculpture, and especially the idea of Fabio bringing here some ancient sculpture. And this reminds of one of the features of the Italian landscape. If you go to Italy, many times you can find in the same area old and very modern monument. I think this is one of the beauties of Italy.